Everybody who's worse than me is a noob, and everybody who's better than me has no life. What is up, y'all? It is the Dark Drummer bringing you another Call of Duty video. It is another gameplay by Cloud Will that I recorded. Just a little heads up. According to Cloud Will, the shooting for the Wii remote is a little off in theaters, so you might see like kills like, wait, what? That bullets didn't connect. That's what I said too, but you know, that's what he said. So, let's get to the topic. Today's topic, a very big tip or strategy, so to speak, for Call of Duty. And this is not just for Black Ops 2, because obviously it's very late in Black Ops 2 February, so I wouldn't be bringing you just about Black Ops 2. This is in pretty much every single Call of Duty I can bring you this tip. And I started using this late in Black Ops, most throughout Modern Warfare 3, and a lot in Black Ops 2. So this is mainly about the maps. Okay, so a normal Call of Duty player, basically Call of Duty isn't really a skill game, it's not a strategy game. You just run around, try to hold down the trigger whenever you see a gunfight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor that you can win that gunfight. Now, a skilled Call of Duty player uses strategy to help win his games. So really I'm going to be talking about how you move around the map. This is a big, very important strategy. You can use it in any game mode. Just about any game mode. I'm not so sure about Search and Destroy because I don't play it much, but really most game modes such as like Hardpoint, Domination, Demolition, all that good stuff. So the strategy is the way you move around the map. What I like to start doing with this strategy is when you first spawn. You know, well, let me start with this. A lot of people say that the best strategy is to move on the out perimeter of the map. I completely agree with that. Well, okay, not completely, partially agree with that statement. But over the years, Call of Duty, everybody said that, so a lot of people end up on the perimeter of the map. And you notice if you go on the perimeter of a lot of these maps, there's usually 2 or 3 players who tend to go around there just to find players just like you, and you might win them, you might lose them, and it's pretty much no different from going in the middle of the map. So I could develop a little strategy. So what I tend to do is in the first part of the match when I first spawn, I tend to go left middle or right middle of the map. Now what do I mean by that? Well, take a look at Meltdown in this map here. If I were to go left middle, as I said, I wouldn't go on the outside like the nuclear reactor or the, you know, this little alleyway that Cloud Will is in right now. I would actually go through the little building. I would scale a little bit, possibly jump out the window. Then I would kind of go in the middle of the map. Scratch that. I would go through the little tunnel through the middle of the map, and then I would usually, you know, scout around. Then I would cut diagonally out to the little doorway or the building possibly. Then I would scout for kills, and I would sort of move around that area. Then I would probably move across, then get a few kills near the spawn, then I would move back a little bit. It kind of varies. But as you can see, when I start off, I'm putting myself in a very good position. And here's why. You can't go in the middle. Very obvious reasons. Main reason is because there's so many vantage points you have to look out for so many things places where people could be, that not only you have to check, but you have to keep constantly checking because they could come in at any minute. It's such a high traffic area. So basically you can't go in the middle of the map. Most maps is just a dead zone. Max you're gonna get is maybe 1 or 2 kills. You can't really go on the perimeter of the map because that's where skilled players tend to go a lot, and they'll be checking there, and chances are you can maybe get a few kills, but after a while you're gonna die on the perimeter of the map as well. And not to mention, even the average player is gonna start checking there, noticing that you're gonna be there. What you do is you move in and out, diagonal pattern, kind of zigzag, but not exactly. You kind of go straight out, zigzag, back, straight out, kind of like that. And you don't have to follow exactly. I'm not being very detailed because this can be very flexible. Obviously, this is not the same for every map, and you know, obviously there can be very many variables that can affect this. But this is the basic premise of this is you kind of do a zigzag formation throughout the map. You don't go on the perimeter immediately. Left, middle, or right, middle. Okay, so let me give you another example. Maybe on Hijacked, what you would do is, instead of going on that little alleyway on the side of the ship where it's exposed to the ocean, you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, the little walkway that people tend to go in the first part of the map. Instead of going there, go around to the hot tub, then stand for a little bit, kind of search around, make sure there's nobody coming, and then you kind of cut across, go into the building, get a few kills on the spawn, then cut out, and then go on this another side of the map, and then kind of go back and forth and on the side of their spawn to get a bunch of kills. That's what I do on Hijack. So make your own with this. Don't follow mine exactly. Do your own strategy. But this is the basics of my map strategy and what I do now. I guess that's what I was gonna do for the map strategy, but I guess I can give you a few more tips. One, my favorite gun so far right now. Two favorite guns. My favorite regular gun is the Type 25. Alone, it pretty much sucks. I've been trying to do the challenges alone, and it's a lot harder than I'm used to. But I tend to put something like Quick Draw and Fast Mag on it, and I have been doing tremendously well with it. Not only can I kill people tremendously well with long range in a few shots, which gives me a huge advantage at long range, and not to mention at short range, I tend to win a lot of gun battles with the Quick Draw, and the Fast Mag allows me to reload a lot quicker because it has a pretty good fire rate, so you're going to be running out of bullets a lot. So that's what I use. My class setup tends to vary certain times, and I tend to use kind of medium to low kill streaks because I think that if you get a lot of low kill streaks, it kind of gets me more kills than if I try to go for one high kill streak. Because sometimes I want to go for high kill streaks and it doesn't get me the results that I want, even though I earned that high kill streak. So that's kind of my little tip there. And the big tip I can tell for you is, from what I've seen, skilled players don't exactly run and gun. This seems kind of obvious, but just to put it out there, not many skilled players just go around running around. And I'm not saying they camp, but like Guns for Hire, I believe, said this when he was with Next Gen Tactics. Tactical approach is kind of is kind of a cross between camping and running and gunning. Tactical. You move, kind of stay in one point, get a few kills, and then move around the map, and then get a few kills in between as you're moving in. That's really my kind of approach, and that seems to be get the best results. Camping doesn't even though it seems annoying and noobish, it doesn't even work that well anyway either. So that seems the best approach for skilled players. I hope you take into account the map strategy. Put your own little variations on it, whatever you need to do. Hopefully I'll be bringing some PS3 gameplay, probably my first game on Die Rise, which I played the exact day which I said, I didn't have it yet, which is kind of funny. I think it was the first game. I don't know if the first game was still in theater. I'll have to check. But anyway, guys, I'm the Dark Drummer. Go check out Cloudwell's channel. Go check out my new channel, Modern Learnage, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. What is up, guys? is the Dark Drummer, and don't forget to check out my other channel, Modern Learnage. Great stuff over there. Don't forget to check out Cloud Will's channel. Don't forget to subscribe and bring goodness to the gaming community. Peace out.